Hi, welcome to the live stream. I'm going to let Archangel Raphael come through and speak through me now. I would like you to know that there are many messages I have. However, most of them are really things you have heard before. So, what I would really like to focus on in this live stream is helping you to feel clearer from the inside. What I will share about energies at the moment is that things are changing fast, as you know. There are many things going on the earth plane, but most of all, things are just changing. Everything is changing. And what you will find is that people feel more and more agitated. And as a result, big changes will happen. There will be a lot that occurs over the next few months. But actually, most of it will be in one way or another, slightly in a way detached from your reality. It will be going on in places, but it will not necessarily affect your day to day life in a major way until the more major changes happen. So, what I'm really speaking about is that there is going to be a lot of protests, a lot of major uprisings by people who become fed up of everything that is going on, who start to suspect an ulterior agenda behind all the changes that have been happening. And what will happen is that there will be a lot of violence, a lot going on in the world. But I do see that most of you who are hearing this will not be directly affected. What will directly affect you are changes that are imposed upon you by others, things that you have to adhere to. But a lot of you will choose to do your own thing, will choose to not really be affected. And then other people will start to revolt. And what will finally happen is a lot will be overturned. But really, this will happen when you are in one way or another simply focused on going within. Because what I see is that a lot of you who are hearing this are here to make changes on deeper levels within that affect the outer world. What I would like you to know is that when you focus on going within, changing yourself from the inside, you are deleting many lifetimes of karmic patterns you have had that have affected other people. So other people start to change, and then people around them start to change. And ultimately, it creates a big wave of change. The more you go within, the more you delete consciously within your being, the more changes that happen externally. And these changes build up over time because many people have been integrating more energy of light, source light, into their being. More people have been going within and creating massive change by attuning to the light of oneness within and then deleting everything that is not resonating with it. So, therefore, there have been massive changes externally to reflect this. What I will also say is that all people are being affected by the higher energies on earth. But those of you who are consciously creating change from within have impacted the earth plane the most. And what will happen is that everything that is not of the light is going to be deleted now externally. Every single thing. Believe it or not, there will not be one thing that remains that is not aligning to the light of oneness. And even though this seems like a far fetched statement to make in this moment, it is going to happen. And people who cannot keep up with the changes will leave. It is not really conducive at the moment to start doing things externally. Do things that make you feel good. Look after yourselves. Create a lifestyle that is right for you. but do not really go out there and try to make a big difference externally just yet. Because what I see is that people need to really catch up, and they will do. People will take physical action, and things will turn around on earth. In the meantime, I would like all of you to be going within, deleting patterns, working on yourselves, doing things that inspire you. Do your life work in abundance, but do not try to go out there and overextend yourselves, because it is not the right time to do things in major ways on earth. It is a good time to be with people who are like minded, to inspire each other, lift each other up, and at a later point, there will be more opportunities for major expansion on earth. I also would like to share with you that there is a major difference between being on the earth plane and simply being on the earth and then attuning to the light of oneness to bring this to the earth. So, what I see for all of you is that you are living on the earth in one way, but you are actually attuning to something else to bring down to earth. So you are not earthly beings, you are spiritual beings who are bringing light to earth. So, in this way, I am not asking you to have a big role on the earth plane in a very practical way. I would like all of you to focus on going within, attuning to light, creating changes from the inside. And in this way, the role you have in life will become bigger, because when you fully embrace what you are here to do, you make a bigger and bigger difference on life. What I'm really trying to say is that there really is a big difference between people who do things from the earth and people who do things by going within and attuning to source within. There is a big difference, and there are different roles that you play in life according to where you are coming from. So stay with your inner being, stay in the role that you are here to play, so that you can make a larger difference in life. I am explaining this so you can more fully understand the difference between living an earthly life and a spiritual one. Because many people ask us that question inside. They say, what makes us different? What makes us different to other people who are living on the earth plane? And I say that as part of the cosmic collective, you are here to bring light to the earth plane. You are not here to simply go along with what is and be a part of what is going on in an earthly way. You are here to go deeper within and bring light. And I am saying this to inspire you all to really stay on your path of light. I also would like to share that because of all the changes going on at the moment, you may feel worse for wear. You may feel that you are not really that well inside. And that is because a lot is shifting very fast, and most of you are struggling to keep up with it. What I will say is look at yourselves as people who are really changing so fast that you will ultimately inspire the rest of the world in your own unique way. And in this process, do not try to rush anything. Be with your feelings. Give yourselves time and space. Do not rush, because when you take things easy, you do a thorough job, especially when it comes to this kind of work. Be very easy on yourselves. Take time. And even if you have days where you do nothing, there is nothing wrong with this at the moment. In fact, I am encouraging you to have lots of time for yourself. I would also like to share that most of you will find that over time you feel lighter and lighter, to the point of having a lot of energy, And this energy will go into new projects, whether the project is actually yourself and being in a different state, doing things you do not normally do for fun and happiness alone, or whether it is something else to serve on a higher, deeper level than before. And when I say higher, I mean to have a greater impact on people's lives because there is more light coming through you, more knowledge that you have access to share in your own unique way. What I will say is that there is no such thing as having to ever be in the same place for too long nowadays. So, whatever place you are in, remember it will change quite soon. I have no more messages, but I will share with you that all of you are really doing okay. You are all on the right track, and some of you feel sometimes there are things missing from your lives. And those of you who feel this, I am not going to say that things are different to how you feel them, but I would like to reassure you that everything is going to change very fast and whatever is missing now will not be missing later. I have no more messages, but I will do some work on you now, and after this, speak about the week ahead. What I would like to focus on is something quite specific, actually. It is to clear away everything that is affecting you that has come about as a result of negative entities. So, what I'm clearing are all kinds of negative energies that you have in yourself that have really been because there has been negative interference in your life which could have come about by people being unfair towards you because they have been influenced by entities, demons. It could have come about through some sort of abuse. It may have come about by people believing you are someone you are not and treating you badly or ignoring you because of it. Or it could have come about because people have not understood you because you have suffered some sort of abuse, demonic or entity related abuse. What I'm really trying to say is that when you are in the light of oneness, which all of you are actually, it is quite common to suffer things in life which have come about from negative interference. And I would like to focus on this so that you can really receive a deep clearing for this, which will really renew a lot of things within all of you clarity, life force energy, but particularly a sense of trust in life. Because when you have this kind of energy which has affected you, you start to doubt life. You don't trust fully that you will be supported or given what you need because you have already had so many experiences which have not really been like this, giving you what you need, supporting you. So I will do this now. I would like you to know that this is done. The week ahead is going to be similar to this week, but there will be opportunities to actually do more things. It is a good week for going forwards in life in an earthly way. And when I say an earthly way, as opportunities come your way to do things on the earth plane that bring you greater life force, whether it is to go out and join an exercise class, or go to the sea, or do something else. So, if there is something that comes to you spontaneously, go ahead and do it. And in this way, you will feel lighter and clearer. It is also a good week for taking time for yourselves. So, not necessarily trying to do too much, having time for yourself to rest, to play, to do whatever feels good. And then within this, you can do things that also take you forwards in other ways, things which are related to improving your ability to serve, things related to serving, whatever it is you are here to do. And finally, it would be a good week to also take some time away from people who are not quite right for you. And what I mean by this is that you may feel that perhaps you need to have a break from certain people, or you may feel even that you need to get away from your own family and go away on your own for a day or so. So it is okay to really just take off and do something by yourself. It may be the people you feel are not quite right for you are generally good for you, but you may just not be feeling quite on the same wavelength. So, what I will say is that it is really a good time for having space for yourself, doing things that nourish you, and letting other people do the same. That is all. I am going to be with each one of you over the week ahead, helping you to move forwards. But really, what I am going to help you with is go deeper within your being, to clear more energy, to feel lighter in this way. I am going to stay with each one of you. That is all. Yeah, thank you for listening, everyone, and hope you benefited from this. And please feel free to share this with anyone who you feel would enjoy the messages and benefit. And yeah, and have a lovely week ahead. Thank you.